I only have one more month with That's Taupe and Blue Moon. And you know what? I'm really excited, but I'm really, really upset as well. I really like this palette. This has been a Pan That palette that has done so well this year. I did do a video recently ranking all of the Pan That palettes that I've ever project panned. There's a hell of a lot of them. So if you would like to see that video, it is on my channel. But this came in really, really high. It wasn't quite number one, but I've really, really enjoyed working on this. I've kind of come to the conclusion that Colourpop is not a brand to project pan. Colourpop mattes especially are ridiculously difficult to try and finish, and I've learned that this year. That's one of my main project panning lessons of the year. I've got mixed emotions about this. I'm going to do an update. This is the penultimate update. I will be ending this palette in January when I roll in my new palette. Stay tuned because I am about to film the Help Me Pick My Pan That Palette series. But just before we do jump into the video today, guys, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe. Even though this palette is coming to an end, we are about to start a brand new chapter, so this is the perfect time for you to subscribe. I think I know what I want to roll in for 2026, but we do need your help, so definitely stick around, definitely like this video. Do you know what palette you're panning next year? Are you going to be panning a palette? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions down below. I'm going to update this as I usually would. I think this is looking absolutely amazing. I am wearing all of the shades on my eyes today. I wanted to get one last good look from this palette, and I mean, it's a very me look, isn't it? So without further ado, let's jump in to the progress on this palette. This is what this palette looked like last month. At the start of November, we had got so far with this palette. I hit pan on 7 of the 9 shades, which is absolutely incredible. I was trudging along. I did say last month I was starting to get a little bit burnt out, but that's all right. This is what we look like today. Can you see some pan expansions? Maybe a little bit. As I said in the intro, Colourpop shades are so difficult to hit pan on, let alone finish. It is an impossible task, but I'm trudging along as best as I can. I'm really, really happy. I really am. I'm excited for this palette. I'm kind of excited to put the shades back in their original palettes just to see how used the palette looks in its original form. I don't know, I think that would be really, really fun. I know, obviously, I'm not going to be finishing any of these shades anytime soon. I have started to get a little bit slacky on this, and my uses that I'm about to share with you will show that. However, we're in December. I think that's the same with every project panner. I'm in December now. I'm like, oh, this palette, we've been going for a year, it's been a long year. I really want to just give this palette one more good month, and then I'm going to be really happy, I think, putting it aside. I'm not burnt out to the point where I'm hate panning this at all. However, I feel like if I had another maybe 3 or 4 months with this, it would definitely get to that point, and I don't want to do that with my makeup. So this has been a really good time frame for this palette. I'm really happy with that. So let's go into uses, shall we? Look at this. Oh, just look at it all. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That looks amazing. So the shade Boa. These uses are absolutely crazy numbers. Boa I use as a lid setting shade every single time I do my makeup. I'd say probably 99% of the time I've done my makeup this whole year, I have used this shade Boa. I have used this 18 times this month for a total of 228 uses in the project, and it is still not done. Oh my god, it is still not done. It is still going strong. After nearly 250 uses, it's still going. I honestly don't understand how. I think this will get to 365 uses easily, and it will still be going. I do have some thoughts about this in the future, possibly. I always set my lid when I do my makeup. It's just a part of my makeup routine I really enjoy. I will continue to do that. I just find that colours blend a lot easier on top of a set base, and for me, that's what works better. I'm going to, with this shade, if I have a Pan That palette next year that has a lid setting shade, 9 times out of 10, I will be finishing that shade. Obviously, this is the anomaly. But if I finish the lid setting shade in my next Pan That palette, I would like to roll this in again just after I've finished that, just to get it done. I've used it so many times. I want to have it done. And I'm so close, yeah, so far. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me know down below if you think that's a good idea. The product on the edges is really starting to wear away now. I'm not sure if you can tell from the pan. It is really, really shallow, and I'm just so proud of this shade. This is probably the hardest shade to pan in this palette. I mean, ColourPop shades are worth the money, clearly. Oh my goodness me. Next we have Pebble Beach. I had this done months and months and months ago. This was kind of like an anomaly shade as well. This only took 51 uses to completely finish. It was a really, really loosely pressed shade. The rest of the palette didn't get that memo, clearly. But that was old news. It's been done for ages. The shade Lumi here is from the Blue Moon. All of these 3 blues are from the Blue Moon. I have this on my inner corners today on top of this shade Starry Eyes. This is a beautiful white to blue iridescent-y kind of shade. It's one of my favorites, and I have started using this as a highlight topper. Can you see there? I think that's really cute. I've not actually done that all year. And I feel like if I had learned to do that and realised I could do that, I would have had this, like, maybe not done, but a bigger pan in this. But that's all right. That's okay. It's fine. I love this shade so much. It is so impactful. I feel like sometimes you get the, like, iridescent shades and they're just like, where? Iridescent where? This is so vibrant and beautiful, and I have really, really loved this. I've hit pan on this in this project. I've used this 3 times this month for a total of 53 uses in the project, which I think is really, really good. Naturally, these blues are used a hell of a lot less than these taupes. That's okay. I understand why. Even though I love blue eyeshadow, it is a little bit difficult to use on an everyday basis, and so I'm fine. I was at a point a few months ago where I was like, oh no, these blues aren't used and I'm a failure. And now I'm just like, you know what? It's okay. Stop stressing about a palette. There are bigger things to be stressed about than trying to finish a palette. Come on, let's just chill out. And I feel like since I've adopted that, I'm definitely a lot happier with my Pan That palette, so that's great. The shade Slated I have been chugging away at, still no pan. I don't think we'll have pan either. This is a very mushy kind of shade, so every time I use it, I feel like I'm almost further away from pan because it's just so mushy. It's not your traditional powder eyeshadow. I've used this only 4 times this month for a total of 64 uses in the project. I do have this tapped on my taupe shimmer on today's look. It's really beautiful. It is very, very impactful. It's very sparkly. It's very shiny. Think kind of Super Shock shadow kind of vibes. No pan. And that's okay. I would like to hit pan on this at some point. I just feel like I'm kind of tauped out right now a little bit. So, I mean, I love the shade. Nothing wrong with the shade. I just don't really reach for it that much. I don't really know why. I think it's because I have so many other topper shades in my collection. I have so many singles that are absolutely crazy beautiful that I kind of forget this one is here, even though it's right in front of me. I don't know. Next we have Snake Eyes, which is the main shimmer in this palette. I have used this 6 times this month for a total of 79 uses in the project, which that is crazy. For a shimmer eyeshadow, 79 uses and it's still not done. And these are pretty small pans as well. Like, to me, that is just bonkers because you hear so many project panners say, shimmers are really easy to finish. It's always the mattes that are harder. And I mean, yeah, this has been used over 200 times, but still 79 uses, it's still not done. It will get to 100 uses easily. It will still not be done. It is absolutely mental. I feel like Boa and Snake Eyes are kind of in a similar spot right now. They've both got similar size pans. They're both looking pretty similar, which is interesting, especially considering the drastic usage difference between them. But maybe I would finish this as well later next year, possibly. It's one that I do really want to finish, and it's one that I think I can finish not really easily, but I've come so far. We've not got that much left, so possibly in the future I will look at finishing that shade as well. Maybe, if I feel so inclined. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. It's just a chill project. I need to remember that. This shade, Starry Eyes, can you see the dip in this now? This does have a pretty big dip, and I do have this on my inner corner as a little bit of a base for Lumi. This is such a beautiful shade. It's so vibrant, as you can see, and it goes with these taupes so well. I do really, really like it. However, I think this is probably, well, either this or this are the two least used shades in the palette, and that's okay. I keep saying in these updates, these blues aren't necessarily in this palette to be finished. They're more in the palette to give me some inspiration, and so I'm not just opening a brown palette every day. I think if I opened this palette every day and it was just browns, it would get really boring to me. But even having the choice of these blues in this palette just makes things a little bit more exciting for me, and it served that purpose really, really well. So you know what? It's okay. It's fine. I've used this 3 times this month for a total of 26 uses in the project. Still no pan. As you can see, there won't be a pan by next month. I highly, 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 highly doubt it. I would probably have to use this every single day to have a pan in it, but I'm not going to do that. It's okay. Even though it's winter, even though it's blue season, probably not. But I'm really proud of this still. The dip in this is crazy, and again, it's a ColourPop matte, so it's fine. This is definitely less firmly pressed than some of the other shades, but hey, I'm happy with the progress. I'm happy. Rock Steady is a shade that I use constantly. This is all in my crease, all over my lower lash line today. It's the only kind of transition-y shade that I have left in this palette, if you're not counting Starry Eyes, that is. And I can't believe that this isn't done yet. I use this all the time, and I use a lot of this. Even though I use Boa every single day, I kind of just brush it on just to set the lid. This I pack on every day. Every time I use this shade, I pack it on with a big old brush. Oh my god, how has it only got the tiny, tiniest pan in there? I remember saying when I finished Pebble Beach, like, oh yeah, I'll move on to Rock Steady and I can have that done by the end of the year, because this gave me a false sense of security. And here we are, still chugging along, still chipping away. I'm still really, really happy that I have got pan in this. I think it's an absolutely amazing achievement. ColourPop mattes, man, like ColourPop mattes are crazy. I've used this 11 times this month for a total of 98 uses in the project, nearly 100 uses, and we are nowhere near finishing this shade. Absolutely not. Like, it's just not gonna happen, I don't think. I love this shade. It's a really nice everyday shade for me. I love these cool tone taupey colours, but oh my goodness me, I think it will be nice to just have a bit of a step back from this, because I am starting to feel it quite a lot. I still love it. Like, this kind of shade on me, I still really, really love how it looks. However, I'm looking for a little bit of a spruce up. I'm looking for a little bit of something different right now. And so, it looks beautiful, but Jesus Christ. Next, we have the shade Bedrock. I think you can see for sure now, the pan is starting to pull a little bit further this way, which is amazing, because I have definitely been focusing my brush on this side of the palette. I use this in my eyebrows every single day, as well as on my outer corner for this look as well. So it's an outer corner and a brow shade, so I'm kind of using it 2 for 1. I've used this 18 times this month for a total of 233 uses in the project, and that is not including like when I use it kind of twice. So like today, for example, I'm using it in my brows and I'm using it on my outer corner, but that's still only 1 use for me. I'm using it for 1 day. That's how I count my uses. So it's probably double that if you were counting it for 2 uses on brows and on eyes. This is so difficult to finish. Oh my god. I feel like whatever palette I roll in next is gonna like fly by in comparison to this. I feel like, oh my god, ColourPop. If I ever even think about panning a ColourPop palette again, please stop me, because this has been, I've loved it, but this has been an absolute ordeal. 233 uses. Still, probably not even halfway done with this. It is craziness. It's a really nice brow shade. It works absolutely perfect for my eyebrows and for my hair and things like that. I really, really love it. So I've just been chugging along with it, but oh my goodness me. It's a hell of a lot. And finally, I have the shade Clued In, which is the deep blue. I'm wearing this as a winged eyeliner today. I've used this 3 times this month for a total of 25 uses in the project, which obviously isn't much, but that's an average of like just over 2 uses every month. And for a deep blue, I think that's absolutely fine. As I said before, I'm not too fussed about finishing the blues. They're more for motivation for me. And you know what? I still think I've done a really, really good job. So there. I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy that I've got 1 more month. I'm really happy that I can start to roll this out next month, and no matter what happens, this will be disassembled and it will be put in its original packaging and it will be saying goodbye. It will be going back in my collection. I probably won't declutter it because I really want to finish Boa and I really want to finish Snake Eyes sometime in the next year. That would be amazing. But I am going to give myself a good break from this before I do that. So, weights, I'm so excited about this because if you remember, last month we hit a massive milestone with the weights. Last month we officially hit 3 grams of product done in this palette, and each of these eyeshadows are 1 gram each, so that means 3 complete eyeshadows done if none of the others had any use, which I think is really, really good. I'm happy about that. Sometimes what my scale likes to do is add weight. And I was really, really hoping that we had not gone up from that. Because last month, this had lost 3.05 grams in total. And it would have been so easy for the scale to just go up that 0.5 grams. And it has not done that. It's not done that. I'm so excited. I hate celebrating something. And then my scale's like, oh, actually, no. So last month, this weighed 89.29 grams. This month it weighs 89.13 grams, meaning in the past month this has lost 0.16 grams, and that means in total since the start of the year this has lost 3.21 grams, which is incredible. I'm really happy about that. No, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I think I want to get it to like 3.5 grams, but that's a lot. Maybe I'll be able to do it. Maybe I won't. That's like a rough, very loose goal for next month. I think 3.5 grams would be an incredible amount of progress and an incredible success in this palette. That would be 3.5 eyeshadows completely done. Do you think I'll be able to hit 3.5 grams done? I don't know. Maybe. So what do you think of this? I've done so well. I'm so proud of myself, and I don't know what I'm going to do, like, not having this now. Like, I don't know. Stay tuned because, like I said, I am just about to film the Help Me Pick My Pan That palette for 2026. I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow round and a face palette round as well. 2 separate videos, so stay tuned, subscribe, because I am so close to hitting 7k. How many subscribers am I on? Should we do a live check? Oh my god, as of filming this, I am on, drumroll please, 6,985. We've not got that long left. Please. 7,000 subscribers is going to be my little Christmas present, like Christmas come early, and I'm so excited. Like, thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed and who has been watching this channel for a long time. You mean the world to me, and let's expand this little family that we've got going. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have an incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.